Hold on to your helmets, folks. Today's race at Circuit Zolder is an absolute roller coaster. We've got high-speed duels, unexpected crashes, and our very own Wagner making a push from PA.
Will he navigate the twists and turns of this Belgian track or find himself tangled in the chaos? And what about those surprise moves and dramatic spins? You won't believe what happens next.
Stick around, because this race is packed with action you won't want to miss. Let's dive into the madness at Circuit Zolder. Ladies and gentlemen, rev up those engines. We're back for another thrilling round of the LFM Rookie Sprint Series, this time at the challenging Circuit Zolder in Belgium. I'm Clint the Throttle Maverick, joined as always by the ever-sharp Liam Leadfoot Jenkins. Liam, I hear the track is as twisty as a Belgian pretzel today.
You've got that right, Clint. And speaking of Belgian treats, let's hope Wagner's prepared to waffle his way through the field today. He's starting from P8, a solid mid-pack position. After last week's chocolate-melting performance at the ring, let's see if he can cook up something sweet here at Zolder.
All right, folks, the lights are out, and we're green, green, green. They're off like a pack of hungry tourists at a Belgian chocolate factory.
A clean start for Wagner this time, Clint. No Nürburgring shenanigans today. But hold on, Adelseman's gotten a launch smoother than Belgian chocolate.
She slipped past Wagner faster than you can say waffle, snagging that P8 spot. But wait a minute, folks.
Wagner's not taking that lying down, Clint. He's on the attack quicker than a Belgian chef flipping a pancake.
And there it is, a move cleaner than a freshly pressed Trappist Manx robe. Wagner sailed past Simon and reclaimed P8 faster than you can order frites with mayonnaise.
Let's have a look at Luca Malini in front of Wagner on P4. Malini's overdriving it. He's lost control and a full crash into the guardrail.
That's a disaster for Malini. He's gone from contender to crash test dummy in seconds. Let's hope he's okay, but his race is certainly over.
And just seconds later, Daniele Sorrentino on P3 is copying Malini's moves. He's oversteering and ouch, right into the guardrail as well.
What is going on out there? It's like the cars are auditioning for a crash scene in an action movie. Sorrentino's race is done and dusted. Wagner's got to be feeling the pressure now, with all this chaos around him. All right, folks, let's rewind the tape and take a look at the chaos that unfolded at the start. Buckle up, because it's about to get bumpy.
First up, Nils Verhey gives Sebastian Louis a little love tap, sending him off for an unplanned detour through the grass. Verheeg's on the warpath, folks.
And look at this. Verheeg loses a few tenths from that bump. Vitaly Brinster sees his chance and starts to make a move. But oh no, Verheeg isn't having any of it and sends Brinster on his own grass safari.
Brinster's lost control. He's almost kissing the wall. But wait, he's back on track. And Pugantalais has no chance. Bam! He crashes into Brinster.
And it's not over yet, folks. Vallejo Santos joins the crash party, smashing into Brinster as well. Brinster's bouncing around like a pinball out there, and Sebastian Calibra becomes the next victim of this chaotic chain reaction.
Mehdi Hubin, clearly stunned by the carnage around him, decides to lose traction all on his own. And here comes Henry Darling. Crash, right into Hubin.
It's a domino effect out there. Sylvester Sweech, with no time to react, slams into the pileup. It's like a scene from a disaster movie, but on a racetrack.
Looks like almost every driver after P10 has been caught in this mess. And to top it all off, we've got Shalamov doing a little pirouette spin in the midst of the chaos.
You can't make this stuff up. What a wild start to the race. Let's hope the rest of the race is a bit more orderly. Though knowing these drivers, I wouldn't count on it. Now that we've seen the chaotic start, let's get back to the main action, folks. And remember, if you're enjoying this race as much as we are, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more racing thrills.
We're further into the race now, and look at this. Anthony Krebs is attacking Vincenzo Calvarisi. They're wheel to wheel, but Krebs finally makes the move stick.
And there's Schneider in the back, sniffing out an opportunity like a shark smelling blood. He seizes the moment and overtakes Calvarisi as well.
But Calvarisi is definitely not amused. Clint, he gives Schneider a tiny bump, sending him straight into the guardrail. Lucky for Wagner, he gains a position out of that mess.
Now Calvarisi's got his sights set back on Krebs. First turn, and oh boy, Krebs loses a bit of grip. Calvarisi swoops in and takes the position.
Krebs isn't on the ideal line anymore. And look at this. Wagner is suddenly right behind Krebs, ready to pounce.
This race is hotter than a jalapeno in a heat wave. Stay tuned, folks, because it's only getting better from here. While Wagner's setting up for his next moves, let's take a look at some of the highlights on the track.
Oh, this is going to be good.
We have a classic showdown. Millini versus Shalamov. Millini executes a textbook overtake, and before you know it, Lays is right behind, saying, "If you can do it, I can too," and overtakes Shalamov as well. Double whammy.
Shalamov must be wondering if he's got a pass me sign on his bumper. Tough luck, buddy.
Now, here's Sorrentino with no pressure, deciding to take a scenic route through the grass. Spins 180 degrees and waves goodbye to Simon, Aristov, and Santos. And just when you think it can't get any worse, Schneider comes flying in, and bam! They crash. Sorrentino's day goes from bad to worse.
Sorrentino really needs a GPS that says, "Stay on track, pal."
And check this out. Simon puts the heat on Aristov, who decides the shortest path is a straight line, cutting the track and earning a drive-through penalty. Aristov, meet Carmen.
Simon must be thinking, that's one way to clear traffic.
Now, Santos is chasing Wagner, just 5 seconds behind, but he gets a bit too friendly with the curbs and whoops, does a pirouette into the grass. Simon gleefully takes the position. Talk about dancing under pressure.
Looks like Santos was auditioning for dancing with the cars instead of racing.
And then we have a thrilling side-by-side battle between Aristov and Sweech. These two BMWs are duking it out, trading paint and positions. It's a beautiful ballet of horsepower.
They're not holding anything back. Clint, lap after lap, corner after corner. It's like watching two heavyweight boxers go at it. Sweech tries to make a move on the outside, but Aristov shuts the door firmly. Then, Aristov goes wide in the next corner, and Sweech seizes the opportunity. But Aristov's not giving up easily.
This is what racing is all about. The precision, the bravery, the sheer will to outdo the other. These two are putting on a master class in defensive and offensive driving.
And just when you think one has the upper hand, the other comes fighting back. Aristov makes a daring move on the inside, but Sweech holds his line, and they're still side by side. You can see the determination in every turn of the wheel, every press of the pedal.
Pure racing poetry. Who knew BMWs could be so graceful? This battle is like a chess game at 200 kilometers per hour.
And finally, it looks like Sweech has managed to pull ahead, but just barely. Aristov's still in his mirrors, though, waiting for any mistake to pounce back.
What a show! Let's hope they both make it to the finish line without any more drama. Finally, Verhaeghe is at it again, this time sending Schneider to the grass just before the final turn. Verhaeghe's got a list, and he's checking it twice, folks.
Verhaeghe's not making any friends today, that's for sure.
What a series of events! Who do you think has been the unluckiest driver so far? Let us know in the comments below. We're in the final stages of the race now, folks. Wagner's still pushing hard, eyeing that P4 spot.
And look at this, Calvarisi's a tiny bit too fast and wide. He's lost traction and goes straight into the wall. That's P4 for Wagner.
What a gift for Wagner! Calvaresi's misfortune is Wagner's gain. He's up to P4 without even breaking a sweat.
And that's it. The checkered flag is out. P4 for Wagner. A very calm race for him without any major errors. He kept his cool throughout.
Absolutely, Liam. Krebs was just too experienced and didn't give Wagner any chance to grab that P3 spot. But a solid P4 is a fantastic start to the season for Wagner.
Indeed, Clint. Wagner showed great composure and patience. If he keeps this up, a podium finish isn't far away.
That's all for today's race, folks. But don't go anywhere. Next week, we're heading to the legendary Kyalami Grand Prix circuit. Will Wagner finally land on the podium? You won't want to miss it.
Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the action. Your support keeps us bringing you all the thrilling moments from the track.
Thanks for joining us today. Remember, stay fast, stay fearless, and keep it on the track unless you're craving some Belgian waffles in the gravel. See you at Kyalami.